I feel your love surrounding me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Man, how many trucks are over here in this Birmingham Junction area? A zillion, if you ask me.
Oh,
Whoa, whoa, whoa. So get back over. Still see the sun, like not the sun. This is the worst part of driving. Are these smart, aka dumb motorways. Let's drop to 60 right here. We're gonna drop 60 miles per hour. Let's see how long we stay at 60 before we then have to go back up to 70 to then go back down to 60. Let's see. I bet it's probably no more than another mile. Okay, still 60. Let's see, 60 here. Yeah, at least it's still 60. A lot of times stuff is like 45, then to 60, back up to 70. Hey, these smart motorways or dumb motorways, as I like to call them. These are just accidents waiting to happen on these smart, aka smart motorways. These are death traps. Literal death traps. I don't care how many lanes you put on a motorway. I was having this conversation with my dad last night. You could put 20 lanes on each side. All you're going to do is create more use. So who cares? Make better public transportation, and you can go. Not saying the roads can't be designed better. Because over here on the M42 through Birmingham, this is terrible. This is like congestion city in here. Can't stand it. Rolling. Look at all that traffic on the other side. Man, what's up? ETA. An hour and 30 minutes. Wow, what was that? What a weird horn. Why you gotta get over? Like, why do you gotta get over? For what? Don't come in this lane and then slow down. Yeah, it is a first. At least it hasn't dropped from 60 to 40 to go back up to 70, to then drop back down to 60, to go back up to 70. It's notorious for doing that over here. Can't stand it. Can't stand it. Man, I'm hoping everybody's having a good evening. Finishing up their day. You know, it's 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top, cruising the, oh yeah. Man, why is the speed limit down to 60? I can never understand why. Why in the world did the UK introduce these smart motors to always drop the speed to 60? I never understand. It's ultra busy on the other side, but that's heading towards London. But why put these smart motorways to slow everybody down to 60? Go 70, go 80. Why are you slowing people down? Man, it's like a crawling standstill on the other side. Man, nobody's moving. Nobody. This should be a good test on the internet. Let's see how good it goes as I drive down. Hopefully, no issues. But as we know, going live means internet interruptions every day, all day. But I'm imagining around Birmingham, Solihull area, there should be plenty of coverage. Plenty. Now when I get between here and Oxford, I imagine it'll get bad. Man. So yeah, we're just driving down, bored as I drive. So I thought, hey, why not bring you guys along on the journey with me? We can all be bored together as we drive. Now we drop into 50 miles per hour. Why are we dropping to 50 miles per hour? Why? Like, why? What is here? What is the reason? Somebody, please tell me the reason why smart motorways drop at 5 o'clock, what we would call rush hour in America. Why do you, now we're going from 50 to 40? What is taking place from there to here? This is no more than a quarter mile. Why does it have to drop to 40? And then watch it jump right back up. Watch it jump back up. Now let's come to a standing crawl, and let's watch this thing jump from 40 miles per hour. Look at that. Let's see what this, let me see it. I can just about see it. That was 40 miles per hour, literally right behind us. Why does this one say 60? What in the world is in between this and that to require the car to drop from 60 miles per hour to 40 to go right back up to 60? To go right back up. It's a joke. What a joke. What a joke. Now we're back to 60. I still can't see why in the world why the speed is 60 miles per hour. I feel like it's creating more problems than it's solving by dropping you, constantly playing with the speed sign. Watch it. I'm telling you, man, these things is ridiculous. It feels like you got a, I'm gonna say idiot controlling the, hey Sarah. I feel like you got an idiot controlling the smart motorways. It's ridiculous. So 60 miles per hour here. Between here and the next one is 60. Does that drop to 40 again? Or is it gonna go back up to 70? Whoever put these in, man, they head examined. Literally needs to be purpose, Sarah. Playing with me to make me slow down. I feel like they do it on purpose. With the speed, 70, then it's 60 to 40. Right, literally a quarter mile. Do you know how short a quarter mile is? To then jump it right back up to 60 miles per hour? What is right there to require the speed limit to drop to 40 miles per hour on a motorway? On a freeway, they're gonna drop it to 40 miles per hour. What a joke. What a joke, man. I can't stand it, man. I really, man, somebody gotta explain it to me. Like, without any explanation, this stuff is just so frustrating. Why are we at 60 miles per hour? What in the world is a 60 miles per hour right here? There's nothing but farm to the left and farm to the right. So it can't be for the noise. So why in the world is it 60 miles per hour right here? I can understand a smart motorway. Oh, there's a car accident. So we're gonna tell everybody now to get out of the far left lane. That makes total sense. But this right here, somebody needs to be hung, drawn, and quartered for this ridiculousness. Ridiculous. It's 5 o'clock, rush hour. Why the speed limit 60? And don't you dare go 70 miles per hour, which I did once, and got a speeding ticket. Would you believe it? Got a speeding ticket. I got a speeding ticket on this very way. Was going 70 miles per hour. They sent me the ticket. Could not believe they sent me a ticket for 70 miles per hour. Talking about I was speeding. No, how about you guys were unduly slowing down traffic? And when I got the speeding ticket, there wasn't even half the cars that you see here. Wasn't even half. Wasn't even half the cars. Shit, can I get over? Oops. Yeah, they do. I mean, I don't care what you say. Whoever put these smart motorways in needs to head examine. Really. And the slow, it don't make there's no rhyme or reason, especially in the Birmingham area, why they slow it down. Always. You come here 9 out of 10 times, it's always going to be slowed down to 60%. You can come at 2 in the morning and it's going to be 60 miles per hour right there. That don't make no kind of sense. 2 in the morning, 60 miles per hour. Don't make no sense. Don't make a lick of sense. Somebody needs to explain it. Maybe somebody smarter than me could tell me. Why they slow it down to a crawl? Why? You know, it can't be for traffic. It's not a trafficking measure. But now it's 70 miles per hour here. It's ridiculous. It's literally ridiculous. London's calling. 104 here. South Jakes, and we're back. Where am I? Sarah, I just passed Sully Hall. I taken, what am I on? The M40 heading towards what is this called over? Heading towards London on the M40, but I'm heading toward, what's this town or city over here? Man, what's it called? It's on the tip of my tongue. Hey Howard, how we doing? I'm having a moan about the speed limits, how they do us on the motorways here, these smart motorways. I was explaining. Hey now, I'm waving to you, Sarah. You can't see me, but I'm actually waving. Driving in the rain. I'm driving in the rain. Yes, I'm headed towards Oxford. Yes, Sarah, I'm headed towards Oxford. But there's a town coming up. Not a town, but like a city or a village coming up. Not a village. I don't know. What do you call between a city and a town? Oh, man. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's going to be a sign that's going to tell me. And then I'll be mad that I couldn't remember it. But whatever. That's what I'm doing, heading down to London. Hey, waving at you, Sarah. I'm telling you, I'm waving. Yeah, well, the good news about my car is CM17. I don't have to watch for the speed cameras because my car will beep. It lets out an audible beep whenever I get close to a speed camera. So it'll go beep beep like a small yeah, your sat nav does that as well, where it gives you like an audible beep when you get by a speed camera. Yeah. Now, if memory serves me correct, on the M40, as you go heading towards Oxford, there's not a lot of speed cameras. Oh no, my car does it 100% of the time. It's gonna beep. It's just the mobile ones it'll never catch. Now, if you use the app called Waze, I think it's called, which I do use sometimes, it'll do the audible for you. So it, you know, because people will plug in and say, "Oh, there's a mobile speed camera, blah 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 blah." But you know, I don't hear nobody talking rubbish that I'm in the passing lane and not passing. I am passing. Don't hear none of that crap. But if it goes 70 miles per hour, I got a ticket on these smart motorways going 70 miles per hour. So, CM17, when you say America, you got to realize it's a big place. So I can really only speak for California and the Los Angeles area in the main discussion. Are there trees like this? No. It's a concrete jungle. Like what you would see in LA is literally right off the motorway, like right there, there'd be 1,000 signs for gas stations and be houses on the other side of that little mound right there. There'd be nothing but housing and businesses and shops and restaurants. Yeah, there's somebody on my butt a little Volts VW Golf, but you know, I'm going plenty fast enough. So I'm not about to slow down to get in the slow lane. I can tell you that now. There's a VW on me, but once we get past these cars, I'll probably get over and let him go. The speed limit on the freeways in LA is 65 miles per hour. So I remember as a kid, they used to be 55 miles per hour. I thought that was a joke. As an adult, I feel like that's a joke of a speed. 55 on a motorway, on the freeway? You might as well walk. Listen, that's you in the V-dub. Ah, got you. Driving is pretty. This is I don't want to say my favorite part, but this is one of my favorite things about living in England, is that especially as the days get going in the year, the sun stays up so much later. The sun stays up so much later. Here it is, 5 o'clock, going on 5:30, and it's plenty bright outside. Plenty. I mean, I know the car lights are on, but are they necessarily 100% needed? Not really. That's like, man, I just love it. Because in LA, the sun changes, like, you know, it might set at 7 o'clock in the winter, but then it'll set at like 8 o'clock in the summer. You know, it's like an hour, maybe 90-minute swing either side. Here, it's like a 6-hour swing. Oh man, you gotta come to LA, Sarah. I mean, I go to the Bay. Now, the Bay Area is nice. It's more, how do I describe it? Like the Bay Area, Northern California, San Francisco, to me, appears to be more green and I mean, there's not a lot of green, but just more green than LA. When you drive around LA, I can't stress enough. If we were doing this drive in LA, literally everything to your left and everything to your right would be housing, cars, homes, apartments, hotels, like, you know, and there'd be signs, and that's the thing that's noticeable as well. So one thing about driving in England, and I think this is the same as mainland Europe as well, you don't see advertisement billboards literally plastered all over the sky, where in LA, man, you couldn't drive a mile on a freeway and not see a sign, a billboard saying, eat here, shop here, buy this, do that. But when you're in England, I mean, there's just no signs, no adverts anywhere. Like, I haven't seen a single one. Like, you know, see your yellow signs, little brown signs for tourist stuff. Tend to stay out of the fast lane or the passing lane. But, you know, eyes aren't being robbed, literally leaving the airport. There was a drug addict poster, billboard, like right there. I mean, Man, like as soon as you left, you were still on the airport property and was seeing this big billboard. Hadn't even got on the motorway yet. Yeah, the ads are considered distracting, so that's why they don't do it here. And it's nice. It's noticeable. Clouds, that's unusual. Having a decent drive, I would say. You know, not a lot of traffic. No more smart motorways, at least for another 20 miles, which is good. You say I'm not nearly a UK citizen by now. What do you mean by that? Like, I'm still on the fence about getting my UK citizenship. I'm still on the fence. I could get it. Let's see. Nope. Nope. There we go. So I can become a UK citizen. I could get it. I could get it tomorrow if I wanted. I just haven't done it yet. I'm just on the fence because I don't see the point. I have indefinite leave to remain, so that reminds me, did I put it in my passport? Sometimes I forget the card, so then I get hemmed up at the airport about it. But yeah, we'll see. Set this cruise control and let's roll. There we go. I do like the service brakes too. The service centers, that's fantastic when driving. You just literally, I mean, it's highway robbery, the fuel. The fuel is ridiculous. What they want? 167 a liter. Woo! Literal highway robbery on the motorway. However, it is nice and convenient to just duck off and duck back in. So for me, I love it. For me, it's ultra convenient to be able to be on the motorway like that. No one fuels on the motorway. It has to be an emergency. I've done it a few times, but I promise you, I've had to fuel on the motorway. I've pulled in and put 10 pounds, 5 pounds on the motorway. Pulled in like, yeah, put this fiver on pump 2, please. That's it. Because I'm just trying to get enough to get into town to fill up. Because that's highway robbery. Literal highway robbery. Maybe ripping people off. I like the services because you can pull over, stop, get some food. You know, especially I've done the drive to Cornwall a few times. And when you drive down there, which every time I put in the sat nav, it says 4 hours to get there. Okay, 8 hours later, I arrive. So much traffic and weaving in and out. It's ridiculous. Yeah, man, I mean, well, yeah, smart motorways are, yeah, these smart motorways are anything but smart. I promise you, whoever thought of them. They are like, they're good in limit circumstances to tell people there's a car accident up the way, get out of the far left lane or get out of the passing lane and get over. They're great for that. I think we'd say brilliant in England. They're brilliant for that. But they're terrible, absolutely terrible when it comes to like the speed. It shouldn't even be a thing. It shouldn't even be an option to be dropping the speed. It should just be get over or keep going and let traffic self-regulate itself. because that's the theory behind Germany, why it doesn't have a lot of speed limits on the Autobahn, is because it's a self-regulating system. If there's too many cars, who can go 200 miles per hour? Now, I've gone really fast, and I got a ticket. It just came. I got it a couple days ago. I got a ticket on the Autobahn. But whatever. Exactly. Smart motorways so they could put more speed caps. That's what it's all about. Just to get more and more, speed cameras in the system. That's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. Ah, Sarah, so you broke down in one of the inside lanes. That's scary. That's really scary. So if I speed in another country, do I get points on my license? No. No, I do not get points on my license. Now, I do something tricky sometimes. Sometimes a bit silly. And it's happened to me once. It's a true story. I think I said the story before. I might have said it before, but I'll rehash it for those that might be here for the first time. Is that I was in Paris and I got caught speeding in Paris. I was coming from Charles de Gaulle Airport going to Paris. And Charles de Gaulle is like way out there. There's nowhere, Charles de Gaulle is not even in Paris. Forget calling it in Paris. It's not in Paris. It's way out there. And I'm driving and the cop pulled me over, like hit me with the lights, pulls me over. And then, I do the cheeky thing. I hand him my California driver's license. And since I gave him that, I had to stick with that. These fools escorted me to a cash point, gave me a ticket on the spot. I called the U.S. Embassy. I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm being harassed and being extorted by the police. What should I do? I literally called the U.S. Embassy. No points, but 200 euros, with less pockets. But like when I got a speeding ticket in Italy. Man, when did I get that speeding ticket? Last summer. I think it was last summer. Last summer I got a speeding ticket. It just comes in the mail. I pay it, call it a day. In the far right lane. Yeah, I think it would break down. I think that'd be ultra scary. I wouldn't want to break down there either. I bet you the view looks terrible. I'm pretty impressed that on this drive the internet hasn't gone on. It's the housing video. If you haven't seen the video, so you gotta watch it and tell me what you think. I've been waiting on all you guys' comments. The people who I put a shout out to, because I think it's kind of funny how I shout you out in the video. So you have to have a look. I think I did Sit and Spin, aka Jude, or J-A-D-E, I think it is. Because that's what I'd like to, for people who follow me on my channel, I usually try to shout people out in a choral way. Not like a scrolling text. I try to put you in the video in a funny way and be more me, because that's what my channel's about, is showing the inside of me. Jude, J-U-D-E, thank you, Jude, sorry. I try to show me and be me. So what you see is what you get, and not some commercialized person. So I talked about it in previous videos. My videos is about not losing my voice. I don't make videos for the algorithm. I make some videos and they get no views, and I'd be like bummed about it. Like it does, it does go like, oh man, only like 200 people watch the video. Okay, whatever. And then some videos, oh, it'd be like 20,000 people watch the video. It'd be like fantastic. But that's because I just want to make content that I like. I want to make videos that, you know, expressly, you know, are me. They're genuinely me. It's my personality that gets to shine through. It's my voice. It's that kind of stuff that I try to do when I make a video. I don't know about other YouTubers, how they make their videos, how they decide to make a video. You know, like for me, I never know when I'm gonna go live. I have no clue if I'm gonna go live today, tomorrow, the next day, nor what I'm gonna talk about. It's just about having a chat with you guys and getting personal with you guys. That's literally what the live is about. Sometimes I have a motivational topic to talk about. Sometimes I just got nothing to talk about, and I'm just driving. So I appreciate you guys riding with me, you know, commenting with me, leaving comments, hitting the like button. I really appreciate it, you know, because I try to be genuine. My videos, not all are going to be great, you know, not all are going to be the most entertaining, but what they will be is 100% genuinely me. Like my voice, what I wanted to talk about, what I was doing, what I'm interested in. Not like, let me make a video about flat earthers. I'm not interested in talking about flat earthers. Like I can talk about flat earthers and get, you know, 20,000 views on each video about it. There's an audience for that, but that's not, yeah. What I care about somebody who swears they got evidence that the world is flat. That's an idiot. Hey, everybody's doing well. Your son's channel is struggling. Yeah, Flat Earth is hilarious. It is hilarious to watch. I watch a channel. I watch a guy named Simon Dan. I think it's hilarious, but I like that guy. That's something he's interested in. Science. I'm not a science type of guy. I mean, let me say, I am a science guy. I like reason. If you see some of my videos like at the barbershop, I like reason. So I do like that. But I don't want to talk about science all day long. I want to talk about engineering type stuff. But back to the guy with the kid with the YouTube channel. Kids' channels can be tricky. It can be an oversaturation. But what I've learned in my limited time of being a YouTuber, quote unquote, is to be genuinely you. If you're you and you bring your audience with you, then goes long. Internet's getting bad, so it's going in and out. But is that the likes, hitting the like button is ultra important to push it out to people, and getting people to comment on your video is ultra important. So if your child is making a YouTube video, what I would tell you to have them do is, it sounds ridiculous. I thought it was ridiculous at the beginning as well, is you always have to tell people, write something in the comment section. Like, you just have to urge people to do it. And so I do that to get but then I personally read them all. I read them all. Sometimes I'll be sitting there, 1 in the morning, I'll be sitting there reading some of them. There's a guy named Steven, with the last name starts with a Q. I shot him out in my house video I did. And he writes ultra long messages, ultra long comments. And I sit there and read the whole thing. And I try to comment and reply and engage with you guys. And so that's my advice for you and your son and his Pokemon channel, is to keep doing that, but then ask questions to the audience, tell them to like and comment, and have a comment, give them a reason to put something in the comment section. Something I need to do more as well now I think about it. And where we at? Got an hour to go, 64 miles to go. I love Vertasium. I love it. I love that guy. The guy's great. He's the Australian dude. So I watch those channels. My favorite channel I watch every Sunday, like religiously, is Asheville, the construction guy, an aggregate guy. I got no interest in aggregate and running a skip yard, but he's just an entertaining guy. So for me, I mode my live off of what I see from his production videos. I call them production videos. Is you can see he's a genuinely entertaining guy. So I just try to just be me, because that's how I am. I think I'm funny. Well, I laugh at my own jokes sometimes. You know, I did a short the other day with an older woman, and I made her say, "I'll fuck anybody And that's just me just being silly and funny. To me, I was cracking myself up. It didn't get 1 million views, but it was a short. But to me, it's funny. Everybody tells me I should do reaction videos. They always push reaction videos. I want to do them, but I don't know. Like, it's setting it all up to be genuine. Like, I have to make sure I have never seen the video and then react. And then it's like, what if I watch the video and I think it's boring or I don't think it's funny? No, you said the wrong answer. Your favorite channel is not the Merkins. Your favorite channel is this channel. That's your favorite channel. Man, I'm getting blacker and blacker. Can you guys even see me? See if I turn the brightness up. Man, it's on full blow too. Man, I'm like, I'm as far close as I can get. In a minute, I'm gonna be nothing but teeth. Yeah, you're gonna say this is your favorite camera. So we're gonna have to fake. Well, yeah. That's why I turned. I'm just too black. Just too dark skinned. Because what you see is what you get. So let's see, we got exactly 1 hour and 59 minutes. 59 miles, so exactly 1 hour, says on the screen. So we'll get there. We will get there. So when I get to London, when I get to Heathrow, I have a pickup. I think I drop off and then they pick me up. No, I go to the airport, they pick up the car, and then park and ride. No, I don't know what it's called. They bring it back in. But on my end, it just like, see, on my end, it like stops and says reconnect. Like it just goes gray, and then I have to like reconnect. But I don't plan to stop, so I'm gonna keep going. So, but the problem is, what I hate about it is that sometimes I get like 50, 60, I've had like 40 to 60 people watching live, and then it buffers or it drops. And I'll be like, dang, and then by the time I reconnect, there's like 4 people. And it gets upsetting because you're trying to have a conversation or engage with the audience and stuff like that. Exactly. How's she gonna come up here and say the wrong channel? That's her favorite channel. This is supposed to be your favorite channel right here. I don't plan on crashing CM17, so I don't know why I would crash. But I'm going to try to keep myself safe. Interesting thing about this car is it has front crash detection. So if a car was stopping right in front of me and the car thought I wasn't slowing down, it would beep and start to slow itself a little bit down. So it does have some advanced sensors looking out in front of it at all times. And it's going on. I mean, I had it go off a few times, but I was already slowing down, but the car didn't think I was slowing down fast enough. But the car tries to keep you, this car at least, tries to keep you safe. Because what you see is what you get. No, okay, I got it. That's why he said it. No, I don't plan on crashing though, but no, it's buffering. The internet sometimes goes slow. I don't think live is ready for prime time in terms of driving. It's great for if you're like in a house, in a studio, blah, 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 you know. No, you don't need to go in the corner and think about what you've done. I'm just being silly. I'm not interested in a Tesla. No, I'm not. I've driven a few. My friend has one. It's cool and all, don't get me wrong. I personally, when it comes to these electric vehicles, I personally am nervous about them because I've heard, and it's like a small fraction, so it's like ridiculous to be so worried about fully electric cars, but it's just like, if that battery pack go out, you could be hit with a 25,000 pound bill to replace that battery pack if it's out of warranty. And that's just high. That's just a lot of money, where even in a high-end car, if your engine is all bad, yeah, engine might cost a lot, but it ain't 20,000. You can get a full engine repaired for a couple hundred, thousand. So it's that kind of stuff it's those like horror stories like that with electric cars that bother me. You got a VW Transporter that's fully electric. I mean, I think as to Jude, I think we all have our favorite YouTube. I mean, we all got channels we watch. I watch channels too. I love it. You know. Okay, got it. There's this YouTuber in Florida called Vlog Creation, VLOG, Vlog Creation, and he does like kind of skit. He has a camera crew that follows him of the week or something, and he cuts it up into like little funny clips. I won't be doing those. Yeah, I don't really want to do reaction videos, Howard. Thank you. I'm gonna just keep trying to do, what I've been doing. Like another YouTuber reached out to me and asked me, what my strategy was for 2022. I wouldn't say I have a strategy, but I have some things I'm gonna do, which is, go live, do a shorts, which I think are fun. I try to, and make more production videos. That's what I call like the ones that are like chopped up and, whatever I'm doing, like those videos. Like I brought my drone with me. I'll probably fly it in Dubai if I have the time, and I'll probably make something about Dubai. What it's gonna be, I have no clue, because I don't script my content. I never know what I'm gonna shoot until I shoot it. But that so I don't, but I bring it just in case there's something I want to do. Thank you. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it. The thing is trying to figure, the struggle I have with YouTube is trying to figure out how to push the videos to more people. That's the struggle that I really get. It's like there's these tags you have to put, descriptions you have to write, and then I find myself constantly changing the thumbnail and then the wording of the title. That's the hardest thing to me. Like even with this video, I could have taken time to write a better description, maybe put a better picture in front, etc., etc., get people to want to click on it and watch you and talk with you and interact with you. But Howard, if you're still here, I hope you're still here. Howard, are you still here? I need to see a message from Howard to say that you're still here. I need to see a message from Howard Grice if you're still here. Thanks, Volume Control. Howard Grice, you still here? Or did we lose you in the last buffering kerfuffle that took place? He says, Where you at? I think that says Tay. Tay Ray, where are you living at in the U.S.? So you're from the UK, but you're living in the U.S. Where are you living at? Because, you know, the question I always get all the time, the U.S., what's it like? Da, da, da. And I'm like, it's hard to say what it's like because you're talking 50 different states in one district. I can only speak to my experience in California and then the states I've actually visited and spent some significant time. Oh, you're in Massachusetts, Boston, so you're in New England. See, I think you can enjoy it. I think coming from England to New England, Massachusetts area is pretty comparable. Highways are terrible in Massachusetts. I've never been to Massachusetts. Never been to Connecticut to see Ken from Connecticut. I've never been to Massachusetts to go to Boston. Never done that. I would like to go one day though. It's finding the reason to go. A good friend of mine was at Niagara Falls a week ago. I think about a week and a half ago, and he FaceTimed me. And I was like, that's cool, but I have no reason to go up there, so there's no reason why I'd ever go to, like, I wouldn't fly to New York just to go to Niagara Falls. Now, if I was in New York, or if I was close by, and it was like, oh, it's an hour drive, oh, I'd make the hour drive to go see it because I'm there. But make it a specific trip for the Niagara Falls, I don't even see why a person would. Cause what you see is what you get, what you get. I think the internet's been pretty decent for this drive. We've been going for a while now, and I think it's been pretty decent. It's gone in and out a few times, but nowhere close to what it's like when I'm in Darby. Man, I thought Howard was still here. Howard's not here anymore. See, I've never been to Boston, but I do know that the housing is expensive, especially those, oh, Howard, you're there. Thank you, Howard. I was asking if you were still there. Howard, have you seen my video on the housing that I did, not today, not the one for today, but the one yesterday? You have to go watch it because you may or you may not have a shout out in the typical Carl way in that video. Who needs to get some new ideas? Who's this? Because I always believe it sharpens the knife, sharpens the blade. So you're a hater, or you're, what do you call it, a spammer? I'm like literally up to listening to what you gotta say. Like, what is it that you, since you were, watching at the moment, what is it you like? And let me see it, because for me, I'm only gonna make content that I like, and if people want to watch it. But at the same time, maybe there's some ideas that people have to watch, and I'm interested in that kind of stuff, so I'll make a video on that. So I'm all ears. I like the positive comments right along with the negative comments. All views are welcomed on my channel. I got thick skin, so it don't bother me. So let's talk about today. I did it in another video earlier, but let's talk about today. Let's talk about how people sometimes waste loads of money. Yeah, thank you. Good said. Well said. Well, get ready to say something. Now I got a brain fart. Oh, here's a video I'm going to do. So here's a... Who would win a fight, me or Justin Bieber? I think my laugh tells, okay? But here's a video I'm thinking of doing. like a production video, as I call them, you know, where you chop it all up, is to do a video talking about the royal family, like my view on it as an American moving to England. I've yet to do a video like that where I talk about it and my views and my understanding of it all and how I think and what I see from the British people towards the royal family. So that's a topic that I'm thinking of doing. I thought of that idea earlier today. So I'm likely to do that type of video. But again, I don't know how interesting that would be for you or for anybody else. It's just, like I said, I'm not a professional YouTuber. I'm not Vertasium and all these other channels. I'm just a guy with a camera just trying to open up and show a little bit more of his personality and what I got going. But I'm open for ideas. You know, I'm not focused on one avenue. Now, if I had like 1 million followers, 1 million views, maybe I'd have a production team behind me and scripts and stuff like that. My stuff is never scripted. I never, like any video I have is never scripted. I just point, click, and start talking. And sometimes I stumble in my videos and I look at them and I go, wow, you're an idiot. But then sometimes, you know, people like them. I just gotta give my respect. I got opinions on a lot of stuff, but I'm not gonna be a political channel. I got my views on Boris Johnson. I got my views on the labor stuff. I got my views on Brexit. I got those views just like anybody else. But I find politics to be very corrosive, and I don't want to be alienating people. I love this country. I think England is a wonderful country. So I like making videos, sharing my experience about it, what I'm going through, what I'm doing, things I might not like, things I do like, things I think could get better, but not a political commentary. There's plenty of channels for that, you know, and maybe those channels make money. I'm not in it to make money. That's not my point of my channel. Yeah. So I thought you were trying to be more Bieber. Why would I even fight with Bieber? Who cares? A hypothetical who would win in a fight with me and Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber would go down, but Justin Bieber has an army of bodyguards. Alright, well, we're 36 minutes out. I am going to finally cut this video off. Just talking about just his money would be on Justin Bieber. Okay. See you now. Thank you guys. I'm just signing off now. Getting out of here. Yeah, clearly a troll. Clearly was trolling me. I thought he was being serious. Get an interview with the Crown Prince. Like I can get that kind of audience. But Howard, have a look at the video from, what's today, Tuesday? From Monday. Leave me in the comments. Have a look at it. Cheers, guys. Thank you for rocking with me. I'm out. I'm out. 1, 2, 3, and it's over.